All right, my friends, welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we are going to be checking out Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown on the Thrustmaster T598. Now, I just hooked this thing up. I haven't adjusted anything just yet. I haven't played around with any of like the settings for anything, because I want to see how the plug and play experience is going to be. We're in the performance mode on the game, so obviously you are getting like the 60 FPS at, you know, the dynamic resolution or whatever. Obviously this game is PS5 Pro enhanced, and we are on the PS5 Pro today. So we are just going to be checking this out the best we can. Trying not to look over at the camera because I want it to kind of try to stay focused on the screen. So that is what we are going to do. So with this version, I bought the Mustang. Let's see. I thought there was a way to like turn on my lights. Oh, there we go. It just turned himself on. Look at this guy right here. We already got a fella. Let's see how I can change my... Oh, back. Let's see if I can find a way to... Oh, so look, you got automatic. Like you can use the triggers on that. Trying to figure out how to change my view though. See if it's this button. Nope, definitely not that one. I forget we're on the PlayStation. So none of those. That's the e-brake. Okay, so I might have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to gonna have to get in here to the options and figure out. Oh, sheesh. Gonna have to get into options, at least on the hypercar wheel, and figure out how to change my... So, okay, so max wheel angles at 360. That's, yeah, this is already all automatic at 100. So, photo mode, map. Clutch, steer left, all of that stuff is already set up, it looks like. Okay, so it looks like next view is R3. So, okay, so we're on the base. Okay, let's just do this one. So we're in nighttime. So I've heard a lot of people say that this game just doesn't look that great on the on the PlayStation 5 or whatever. We are on the PS5 Pro. Now that I bought a copy of it, I guess I could always throw it on the base as well and check that out. But overall visual quality, you can definitely tell that the settings are a little bit lower on this one. But gosh dang, man, the T598 feels absolutely incredible on this game. Look at this. This might actually be like one of the first games that actually have real support for the T598. It doesn't have that annoying, well, I mean, it does kind of have that annoying spring when you're driving, but it doesn't feel like it's oscillating at all. Like the overall, man, I already freaking love this game on the PC with this wheel setup. This is very, very, very nice. I would say this doesn't look terrible on a 4K screen. I mean, it feels smooth, feels good. Like I'm not feeling like I'm playing at 30 frames or anything. Ooh, 2% of roads. I drove a little bit with the PlayStation controller a little bit earlier. I was like, I want to see how that feels. And I was like, my goodness. Oh, wait a minute. This thing is on the automatic thing. Okay, let me see if I remember how to change that. Okay, it wasn't in there. Oh, I think it was in car, solar crown, clan, driving assist right there. Novice, experienced, racing line, always off, gearbox, manual, ABS at 50 and traction control at 75. So that will work. That will work for our driving. So the 360, actually, that's pretty much what Kiloton does for all their games. Like all their cars are just mapped to 360. So if you're trying to figure out why your steering feels off or anything, they're all set to 360. That's why I struggled a lot back when I had like the TX and stuff with these games, is because the steering ratio and stuff always felt a little bit off on those. But on like your T248 or whatever, like all of that's been fixed. You actually have like, the ability to like change your steering rotation now. So those games actually feel incredible on a T248. So I was like, yeah, even this game feels pretty dang good on a T248. So yeah, just playing in here. This game does have the gear jolt. So you absolutely get gear jolt on this, which is freaking awesome. I like the way that feels. It feels pretty freaking sweet when you get gear jolt. I do like that. Yeah, we're going back into the city. Driving in nighttime. Now, when I first started, I was driving during the day, and it actually looked pretty freaking sweet on here. We're gonna drop down to second. Should be getting a new track here in December. Well, not a new track, but the new island of Ibiza. So we'll be able to start going to Ibiza, which is pretty cool. We'll have a whole nother map to explore and stuff. Because I've been playing this on PC since launch, and I've been playing it at the maximum freaking settings that you can get on an ultra wide monitor. You know, anywhere from like 70 to 90 frames a second, having a really good time with this fully maxed out. And so when I come over to the PlayStation 5 version, and I would say the majority of everything feels pretty intact. Like it feels intact. Like the overall image quality doesn't look horrible at all. Like, I mean, it's definitely not what you would think about like when you're buying like all of your other newer freaking like Forzas and Need for Speeds and stuff, but overall image quality looks pretty nice. There's traffic in here, and it does have a PS5 Pro patch, and it does, I don't know, I'm gonna have to check it out on the base game and see how that actually looks over on the base game. I freaking love gear jolt. You can tell like the rear view mirror is running at like 15 frames a second, as is my side mirrors. They're definitely running a little bit low, but I mean, your eyes are going to be on the main road the majority of the time, but it is nice to have those. I mean, you can see the cars behind you, but when you're over revving, you can feel that in the bass too. Like I said, this is like one of my favorite games so far for this wheel. I don't want a new bulletin. I don't care about that. Okay, I don't need to do anything. I really hate how intrusive that is because I'm always filming a video during it, so I don't even get to listen to it because I'm just trying to flick right through it. Okay, oh my gosh, game. It's literally gonna make me do it. So we gotta walk on over here. I'm not on a controller, so it takes a little bit longer to, because you gotta hold down the pedal to move around. I mean, the interior spaces in this are looking really good, actually. It doesn't look terrible at all. Like, this looks really nice, really clean.
Welcome to the workshop. But first,
just stop.
with the workshop.
Gosh, I don't care. Alrighty, awesome. Can I leave now? I guess I can leave now, thankfully. So intrusive. So intrusive. I really wish that it didn't force you to do that. I wish it would just kind of let you do that, or like make you pick it in the freaking when you're still in the when you're in the hotel or something. Just be like, oh yeah, by the way. Man, this is making me mad. Stop, leave me alone. Just want to drive. I don't care about any of that other stuff right now. I'm trying to get a feel for my wheel. Yeah, I mean, this feels absolutely incredible on the hypercar rim. That freaking gear jolt just feels so incredible on this game. I mean, it looks pretty decent at nighttime, but we want to see it at daytime too. Kind of wish I had my GT40 on here. I just bought the base version of it on the PC or on PS5 though, because I already have it on freaking PC with all the whole shebang. So it's just like one of those things where it's like, oh no, oh no. Like when you're driving and stuff, like when you'll know when to shift. Because it like vibrates, it rumbles the thing. Like you start to over rev, and you can feel that over rev in the wheelbase. And the sense of speed in this game just feels absolutely incredible. Dang, man. My GT40 is only a couple, like 200-ish miles an hour. A little over 200, I believe. Wow. HDR on here looks fairly decent. I like the way the game looks with the HDR. The colors look pretty good. Can definitely tell there's some load management as we're going through here. You can see like the tunnel loading in. At least it's, it is pretty kind of far away though. Get out here and just see like the full game, man. The reflections definitely don't add up. I'm getting buildings, lighted buildings while in the freaking tunnel. That's crazy. Got skyscrapers and stuff. The overall freaking sound and stuff, man, this is cool. That's the thing, man. I like driving the roads on this game. Like, they feel pretty dang good most of the time. It's pretty nice. Slide in between these guys right here. I mean, like most of the time, like when you first start this game, you're just pretty much out here exploring and stuff. Kind of slow down. I don't know, man. I don't understand why people are so negative towards this game, man. Like, I love this game. I think it's great. I like the driving. I like the way the driving feels. I like the way, you know, the map is laid out. And to a good extent, I do like the overall visual quality of this game. And dude, I've been playing the Kiloton Rally games though for so long now that like I'm used to these visuals and I like them. I don't think they're horrible at all. I feel like they definitely get the job done and give me a convincing atmosphere to drive my cars on. I think these are probably some of the best roads that I've driven in an open world video game in a very long time. I think that's what draws me to this game, and that's probably why I defend it so much, is because it delivers on that driving fantasy that I wanted from it. Like, the roads are long. I can drive for, you know, minutes at a time. I kind of wish that, you know, and then if I'm like paying attention and like going the speed limit and stuff like that, you can actually extend that drive time, and it does feel pretty, like, this feels pretty realistic in terms of driving and stuff. Come right across here, get right into on a freeway, go out to Martha's Vineyard. No, I'm just joking. Ha! You just got some really nice roads. I mean, the traffic could easily definitely be better, but, you know, whoa, I'm not a very good driver. I just do whatever I want to. You get a Dodge coin, a Dodge for that. Oh, we'll go left. Like, the overall driving in this game just feels incredible. So like, if you come over here on this wheel setup and you hit these curbs, like, you can feel the tires are hitting the curbs and stuff. You feel your tire go up over the curb. That's why I'm like, yeah, this feels really good. Like, you go down, up, you hit these bumps, and they're like, they actually, you know, register on the wheelbase and stuff. It's like really, really cool. I mean, it almost feels like you could feel these like concrete freaking slabs on the ground, but you can't. I don't know, that would have been a nice little cool touch to like have your tires kind of feel the like little vibrations of like running over cracks. But That would definitely take a lot of feedback to be able to do that. We're gonna go ahead and just pass these guys up and, whoa, sheesh, buddies. See, like you get out here on these highways, man, and they just feel, this just seems incredible. Like you don't need to be speeding everywhere you go on here. You can take your time and drive around the map and get used to the streets and, sorry guys. You can get used to the streets and you can get used to the area and the environment. And this is like a map that you can actually learn and know where you're going and stuff like that. We would try to get this thing, but there's just too many cars right in front of us. 76, do we even get a star? Nope, no star. But we got a new record. And we got 6% of the roads driven now. Ooh, I'm a level 7. I don't know where that freaking guy is going, but I'm going this way. Get out of here. I mean, I've got like 25 hours or something on the PC version. That guy got in my way. Oh, wrong road. I was thinking of that. There was my little dirt road. I was gonna go try to. Like you could feel like all that like kicking and everything in this wheel. Like when you roast the tires, you could kind of feel that like jerk, that jump. That was pretty sweet. Get going a little bit more. Ooh, doggy. I would say the overall system is pretty intact on this. Pretty intact. The driving feels great, feels smooth, and this is literally plug and play, my friends. Literally plug and play. Like the settings that they have on here are actually, I mean, you can get in here and like confidently drive in this game. So yeah, like I like that fact that like it feels good, like if the overall driving feels good. Feels like I've got, you know, decent traction when I'm coming around these roads and stuff. When I'm flying, you know, down the roads and stuff at high speed, like I feel good. I don't have any oscillation or any of that nonsense. Just feels really good on this game. Very good on Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. KT's always had like some pretty decent support though. Like you can usually map anything and it works. Just the fact that Gear Jolt works out of the box, and you know, like the rumble function for like when you're over revving and stuff. Ooh, yeah, like you get like some really good feedback in those right there. To have to make split-second decisions and stuff like that, and avoid and maneuver your car and stuff, like yeah, this is pretty dang sweet. And then when you downshift, your car actually freaking... Whoa. I think somebody like ran into me. That was crazy. Yeah, there was somebody else's little name. I think they ran into me. Ha! That's the first time I've seen that happen. I mean, should have maybe slowed down a little bit more for that one. I mean, yeah, this is just one of those games where you have to get into it, and like you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. Probably the chances of, you know, hating it might be a little bit higher than loving it, but I feel like with the right setup, woo, man. I like how, like, when you downshift, you do get engine brake on this. See, like, look at that. Like, I'm getting engine brake. That to me feels more natural. Like if I had like a shifter, that there would feel more natural to me as opposed to yeah, you feel that freaking that decline. Yep, starting to get rumble as you're redlining. I like the way this feels. I think this is a very good plug and play experience for this game, to be completely honest with you. Whoa, shoot, don't freak out on me. Okay, if you let off the fuel, if you let off the gas, you get the oscillating or whatever. Like if you're off the throttle, then your car just kind of wants to move. But look, when you're on the throttle, it'll hold itself. Ooh, boy, felt that kind of vibrate as I'm going around that. Boom. Yeah, this is great, guys. The way this wheel feels. Coming over those train tracks and stuff, or those railways, you can feel all that bump and everything. Hitting these curbs. That overshoot capacity on this game is actually pretty good too. I love that gear jolt. I really do love the gear jolt. That's incredible. Oh no! Nice. Like, you can do some pretty good stuff on this. Oh, if you're paying attention, if you know where you're going. So yeah, my friends, if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.